That was the tuning song, or just made it up. I feel good. I feel like I'm gonna wake up soon. Things inside me are coming to reality. Things that were sown long ago, maturing. Past few years I've found language for these things. Some in systems of analysis, like astrology, tarot, occult, numerology, all that stuff. Information. And some in changing dynamics, 6th house energies, 7th house energies, 10th house energies, and polarities. So I'm just reading the signs. Or learning how to anyway. I never bothered to read them because they changed all the time. And then eventually life would give you the language for the meanings. Anyway. That was the rational mind getting caught up in the patterns. Now I'm learning how to release that in a way. But I'm not doing that from choice. I'm figuring out where my spirit is. What feeds me nourishes my spirit. What do I enjoy to do? What brings joy to me? That way I bring joy to the world, you know. And that's not the only game in town. That's not the only intent. It's just a simple analogy, I guess. A simple explanation. Yesterday's a mystery, tomorrow's... No. Yesterday's history. It remains a mystery. Until you can recognize the present, this moment, the gift of awareness. Many years in life I worked, I did all the things that we do in life. At times I was aware of the moment. That was the first language that I could understand. But I never really compared the moment to what I was doing, who I was, what I thought, what I felt, all that stuff. But in realizing the here now moment, everything before, it's good, it's honored, but it isn't the definition, it's the progression, it's the procession. Part of the song, part of the mythology. The orchestra, So the here now is the gift, if you can find it. If the here now is tied to the then there, then you just realize you have to recalibrate to the potential, to the possibility of redemption or an understanding of growing in the dynamic flow of life, cultivating myth, not just reliving. How do you walk with a strong spirit without becoming possessed by that spirit? How do you temper the will with potential? When intention is pure, there's no judgment. It's the Aries thing. The results dictate the judgment. So when you see that ignorance is required to learn and you look at the past, you realize that was pure potential coming into form, maturing through your awareness so that you could label it, release it, continue on. Who I was yesterday isn't who I am today. Different elements of who you are is in resonance with these statics, these dynamics in our reality, in our life. And as things fade away, those dynamics fade away, then the elements are free for new resonance. The song continues, and the awareness grows as it changes. So trying to keep an open ear, without trying to master the song, because we're always punished for the mistakes, the failures, for the judgment, the mimicry of life, which asks us to respond to it because it wants us to engage. So how do you do that, How do you take the mind out, release the will so that your truth, your purity can shine your way, bring you forward, fire you up? Well, if you can find it within yourself, do that. If you can find it in another, do that. If you can find it in the world, do that. The right way is the way that works, and you never know until you start going, until you try, until you do. And, just think of all the things you do in life that you don't like to do, but you gotta do them. You can use that energy for something that actually benefits you. There's tension in form and reality. If you can call upon it and put it to applicable use, it benefits you, benefits everything, honors this expression of whatever this is by engagement. That is a true gift. That is a thank you to reality. That's why they say, the fortune favors the bold. Reality loves a hero. It loves courage. Not everyone shares the same reality, so reducing your potentials to another's fate is a fate in and of itself. Dynamic destiny. It's a choice. It's a choice that we're not often aware that we're making. So when we see there's a potential for it, you gotta go for that. That's how I feel. If I feel that way, if I'm doing everything wrong with the right intention, at least I know. Whereas if I'm not doing anything at all with the right intention, or the wrong intention, it's just daggers in the heart. It's just betrayal, self-betrayal replayed. Until you get sick of the song. When I was a kid, I used to, sometimes I'd get like $1.50 or something. Maybe once a month or so. I'd go down to the grocery store, or the Tom Thumb, the local 7-Eleven basically. And I'd go to Tom Thumb and I'd get a big drink, or a whatchamacallit, and a comic book. I was content with that. And as I got older, those things changed. They transformed into something else which holds that meaning. Reminds me of the child, reminds me of the nostalgia, the spirit of the time. What do they call that? The tannin of time. Well, I don't remember how I got on this tangent, but Recognize your ignorance without naming it. Fall into a progression of your own awareness based off what you feel to be optimal, best for you, and what you need to settle the heart in this world. Because the mind is going to grab you, especially in these times. The world is a honeypot. Attention, Medusa's stare. So stare towards something that enriches you, feeds back into you. And then no matter how messed up the world gets, you're still in alignment. The delusion is powerful. You got to carry the fire. All right, thanks for watching, listening, and being.